My name is William Hunter Bishop, and I am from a little town in Ohio known as Ross.
My hometown was small, with a population of only 3,500. With it being so condensed, there wasn't much to do as a kid, and my neighborhood didn't house many children my age for several years of my life. So I tended to stay at home, cooped up in my house, watching TV, playing games.
In elementary school, I was an entirely different human. One of my best friends, Kyle, once made a joke that William died in middle school and Hunter was born right afterwards.
Once school started, I had a lot more time to hang out with people my age, but the one thing that stood out is no one really held the same interest I did, so I never had those close friend bonds like most were beginning to make. Soon after, I just stopped trying to reach out to people, and so I became something worse. I stopped cleaning myself up as much as I should have, and people started talking to me less, and I would go home to the one thing that made me happy, my video games. Soon middle school was over, and high school began, and I wanted to fit in again. So I changed everything about me, from the way I talked, acted, and dressed. And along the way, I gained a newfound confidence that helped me fit in. And I also gained a new friend, one that has stayed by me ever since. She is one of the very few lights in that dark time. And soon after, I started to develop a passion for what I wanted to do after high school. That was film.
My family was they were all on board for it because nobody in my family has successfully made it through college, and only one other person has tried, and he dropped out. So I have some pretty high standards I need to live up to in order to, set the bar for future generations from my family. And yes, I would say my fantasy is definitely to be able to be a successful actor.
Tell me how you think you would go about fulfilling your dream.
I think to fulfill my dream, I think maybe writing something myself would be helpful, definitely, because I'd be able to get inside of my own mind and see how others would perceive it from like something that was original for me, and that would definitely help. But really, I think to really help myself would just be to get more experience, because really I haven't done much. Like, my school didn't have a proper drama or theater club, so this is really like my first medium I've had to be able to really truly act in something. There's a voice actor who voice acts in a lot of animations and games I play and other audio sources. His name is Todd Habercorn, and he's answered the question a million times, or people ask him like, how do you get into voice acting and stuff, and he always says, well, first of all, voice acting isn't a set path. It's like a doctor. It's like a doctor in a way. No one's the same. You have to come in, you have to give your symptoms, and he has to give you a specific medication for whatever your unique purpose is, and everyone is different. So Todd always says, the path for someone to get into voice acting could lead down a completely easy road. It could happen instantly, or it could be long and drawn out. But the one thing he always says that you should definitely try first is act first before voice acting. Get comfortable on a stage, be in front of people, and get out there before you get in a booth.